And as we're grooming the horse, we're telling our story.
You get to see
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Do you ever have one of those moments where you think, how the hell did I get here? Jeez, what happened to me? I was ruling the galaxy, had a cherry new battle station. I mean, this place had an omelet bar, a straight-up omelet bar. And now look, my former intern's tossing me down a bottomless freaking pit. You know, come to think of it, my whole life has been a series of what the moments. That was my out.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
There's a lot of tough talk on Twitter, but there's not a lot of real talk.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I looked my woman in the eye sockets. I told her straight out. I just said it, man. I said it. I said, bitch, I'm the man of the house.
Yeah, you said bitch, though. You called your wife a bitch.
Yeah.
This is a public service announcement from C.T. Fletcher. I will not contribute to the pussification of a nation. Get your punk ass out there and work for it, motherfucker.
Let's roll.
Oh, man. Break them off some. How you guys doing? Man. What's up, Josiah? Man, long time no see, buddy. How you been, man? Yeah, God, it's been a freaking crazy weekend. Hey, so real quick, what's going on with the sports balling and the sports ball and the sports ball and the stuff? What's happening? Is somebody winning, somebody losing? I think the World Series now going into Game 5 or some shit or something like that. I'll be honest with you, since oh, cool, one hell of a Monday. I'm gonna tell you what. Right now, I think it's since my team didn't really make the sports ball event for this year. I don't care. I think it's the Atlanta Braves and the Houston Astros. They're the ones that are playing the World Series. So, man. So been getting a lot of shit lately. Man, I wouldn't say a lot of shit. There's been a lot of. I just fucking cut to the fucking chase. I'm kind of getting tired of the. Hey, look. If you're a follower of U.S. Army WTF moments and you like what we post and stuff like that, hey, cool. Or you just follow just a shit post that's on us and stuff like that, I suggest today's the day you find out that you need to lock down your fucking accounts or block us. Or block me or unfollow me because the hypocrisy that I'm seeing on fucking social media by individuals who are considered our leaders really need to shut the fuck up. And I'm not talking about we have a pretty good relationship with the senior ranking individuals. Real good. But the ones who see your shit... Your soldiers, your fucking Joes, they're the ones that are seeing you spouting your crap on fucking social media. And I'm telling you what, I see it all the time. We're kind of keeping quiet about it a lot, but I'm not going to fucking keep quiet about it. I'm going to tell you right. I'm giving you the pulse on the Monday edition right now that you leaders out there better be fucking careful because your soldiers are talking. They're talking some serious shit too. I'm kind of glad we have a relationship with general officers and MACOMs and we even chit chat with the SMA once in a while too. So I'm just saying you love to hate us, but you hate to love us. Is that what it is? Everybody wants to hate WTF, but then again, I see you in the fucking inbox 48 to 72 hours after you posted your shit post that you need our help. So that's just one of those things I'm vibing right now. And of course the screenshots and all this other shit that everybody does and post that and post this. Grow the fuck up. You know what I mean? If you're in the military for a considerable amount of time and that's the little horse shit you're doing, this is kind of my gig though. This is my gig, right? WTF Nation Radio, U.S. Army WTF moments. This is what I do. Oh, shout out to you guys see this ball cap, man? Trying, But he's like, in this cool ass freaking hoodie. I got a man. There you go. Shout out to the peeps. Y'all know who you are. Go ahead and say, hey, yeah, wearing my shit on air. I don't care. But anyways, some of you need to grow up. If you're veterans out there and you like to trash other, you're part of the clique to where you want to. I've taken the entire week off of my job before going to the parade place. Ooh, man, Josiah. That means hood, right? Hey, so, there's some things that veterans have been telling you a lot in your chains of command, and you just let them fucking ETS or retire. Probably not giving them like a retirement award, or you're probably late on fucking for some reason, and you're dicking them over on their terminal leave because you're noticing a lot more posts that we're posting on U.S. Army WTF moments has been a lot more some spicy posts, huh? You're seeing organizations out there that are just posting some wazoo shit, and you're just like, damn, dude, really? So if you are not in the U.S. Army WTF moments deconfliction chat or group or the little kumbaya thing that they have for the admins to delineate and deconflict information or rumors or stuff like that, make sure you join them because there's been several incidences lately where we've tried to reach out to public affairs officers and NCOs and decided to say, hey, you know what? If you're not going to fucking act to it, I don't want to say we're going back to the good old days, but I'm just saying that, yeah. So anyways, I got that off my chest. How was y'all's Monday so far? How you doing, Richard? Thank you so much. What's up, Recruiter Times? What's up, everybody in the chats? Are we chatting right now? Are all our chats up? Let me see. Let me check them out. Chelsea. Hey, what's up, Chelsea? Oh, Chelsea, you're missing. Oh no, you're just missing keyboard warriors like we talked about last time. And then someone, Heather's like, bring back the good old days. Yeah, this used to be scorched earth when it came to dealing with units when there was some shit going on, and they would just be a straight. We would just okay, fuck it. You don't want to deal with us then. And we built some good, like I said, we built some good relationship with units. There's just some units out there that just kind of need to catch up. And so like I said, feel free to block, unfollow. What's the other one? What do they do on Twitter? They put we withhold the right to call out some bullshit. What's that they do on Twitter? They lock down, they protect their account and stuff like that. We get it anyways. We get the information anyways. So again, just giving you guys some tips, some pro tips to maneuver. Again, your troops are talking to us, not you. So take the hint. Anyways, what was I going to say? So in today's news, it appears that there has been some guy's name has been making the rounds on social media, and it's getting everybody pretty upset when you say his name or you cheer for him or something like that. And you know what I'm going to talk about, and of course everyone's going to think, oh, well, you guys are get involved. Funny enough, I'm going to say this, funny enough, is that this is not a, I don't know, it wasn't political until somebody made it political. It all started with a reporter. And Leah knew what I was talking about. And this reporter was interviewing a NASCAR driver, and his name was Brandon, right? And in the background, there was people in the crowd chiming, fuck Joe Biden or something like that effect. And all I saw was that one clip where she said, well, I saw the whole clip, but the thing that tripped me out is that she said, look at that. They're saying, let's go, Brandon. And everyone is like going, no, they're what are you talking about? That's not what was said. It wasn't a Trumpism. It wasn't D. Treasy, freaking trolling everybody and going off on individuals on fucking social media like he always does. Some of his shit posts are fucking shit posts, and some of them are fucking hilarious. And again, just let that shit off. So that term, am I gonna get zucked? I think I might get zucked, or I might get fucking reported immediately. But there's probably somebody right there not really fucking just like hitting the report button or report this post. So that term, that saying is going. It's a freaking viral thing. Again, it wasn't made by the former guy. It wasn't made by D. Treasy. It's been like the general public that decided to pick it up because of reporter whitewashing a fucking comment that was heard in the fucking chats. And there you go. She was the one that started this meme fire of that, that everyone said goes my hero. Watch as he goes. People are getting pissed. People are getting upset. People are getting sensitive to it. There's people that are getting butthurt about that shit. Like legit fucking butthurt. That's disrespectful. That's this. Now look, I don't like the guy, but I know for a fact several months before he was fucking elected, and while he was the president of the United States, there was so much fucking shit being told, being said, talking about his kids' patronage. Talking about what his wife, what the FLOTUS was, the first lady. Talking about her. Talking about every fucking thing. It was even so mainstream that you couldn't watch TV. We couldn't watch award shows and stuff like that. At least I couldn't with my, I have older kids, and we were watching it without an actor saying fuck Trump. And everyone was like, fuck Trump. So for years of that fucking shit. Years of that fucking shit. And I could say years because it was a whole fucking term. Years of that fucking crap. Everyone was talking shit. That hypocrisy stuff. Even members of our fucking military were sitting there with their little subtle jabs. I don't want to violate Article 88. I don't want to violate this. I don't want to violate that. Yeah, okay. We know what the fuck you're talking about. We know what you're leading to. Obviously, we can't fucking say it, right? Obviously, you can't fucking... Well, I couldn't say when I was in either. Couldn't say anything, obviously, when you're in. But there were senior leaders. There were leaders out there saying, "Oh, God, don't want to violate Article 88. Don't want to fucking get busted for the Army social media policy." When everybody knows that fucking policy is shit, because it's really who you know are the ones that don't get busted. The ones that you were in a fucking specific clique with. You'll be taken care of. Oh, why are you being so mean? Why are you dragging? So for years, again, not saying I like the guy. Years he was fucking dealing with that bullshit. And Let's Go Brandon fucking pisses people off. Like that's exactly that, Recruiter Times. The pendulum is swinging back. You're sitting there talking shit, going off about the former guy, other guy. Well, you were doing it subtext or subtweeting or fucking get it, wink, 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 telling your troops, yeah, wink, we know about that shit. Yeah, the other guy, yeah, we don't want to say he's not my president and all this other shit. And now fucking Joe Biden gets it. And it wasn't even done by Trump. See, I'm about to say he can't even take credit for that fucking comment. He can't even take credit for the meme. Shauna says it's the way in regards to everything now. It's not about AR, it's on rank, and it's who you know. Yeah. Pretty sure I'm going to get a bunch of shit. I retweeted out because Southwest Airlines. A pilot goes, ladies and gentlemen, it's Cap speaking, blah, 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 let's go, Brandon. And everybody lost their shit. Not only did everybody lose their shit, but everybody fucking started, going on Southwest website, Twitter, Facebooks. I need to make a complaint. This is bullshit. I need to talk to somebody. Where's the manager? There was a reporter on the plane. It said she was trying to get to the cockpit. And I was kind of like, hey man. I almost sound like W when I said that. Hey lady, this is W. You can't go in a plane cockpit anymore. Since 2001, September 11th, right? It's been going out of style. You can't just walk up to a fucking cockpit door and demand to see the manager. Or the manager of the fucking plane, I guess you'd say. The pilot. Deal with it. But of course, I don't want to say they're caving. Southwest Airlines posted a fucking comment. I'll post it here and read it too for the guys that are podcasting that are not listening, that can't see me on cams. The Southwest team takes pride in providing welcoming, comfortable, safe, and respectful environment for millions of customers who fly with us each year. Southwest does not condone employees sharing their personal political opinions. While on the job serving our customers, and one employee's individual perspective should not be interpreted as the viewpoint of Southwest and its collective 54,000 employees. The Southwest is conducting an internal investigation into the recently reported event and will address the situation directly with any employee involved, while continuing to remind all employees that public expression of personal opinions while on duty is unacceptable. Southwest does not tolerate any behavior that encourages divisiveness and as well does not reflect the Southwest hospitality for inclusiveness, for which we are known and strive to provide each day on every flight. Man. I do voiceovers, by the way, if you want to just hit me up. Contact at WTFNationRadio.com for a voiceover or for some comical fucking, Exactly. It's the best slow clap meme that burns people with no sense of humor. And I'll be honest with you. This right here, again, was not done by, and everyone tries to the MAGAs are doing this. The Magidiots or Magats, they're calling everybody. The Trumpsters. It wasn't done. It wasn't fucking Trump that did this. He wishes he could take fucking credit for a meme like that. Shit, that was a reporter fucking and the people realizing, what fucking kind of bullshit is that? What's up, Yana? Ain't no tea. We're just talking about right now, but you can go ahead and download on Apple iTunes, or you can check it out. Yeah, I just think it's fucking funny, that hypocrisy bullshit. You got members of the military that shit talk all the fucking time. I tweet out, "Let's go, Brandon." Audible, hey, there's a bunch of pilots saying, "Let's go, Brandon," and I get shit for it. And I get people going, "Oh my god, WTF moments is fucking." Give me a fucking break. Calling him Orange Man, Little Hands, Cheeto Dust Man, fucked up fat dude, all these fucking names y'all fucking called him. Subtweeting his ass and then subtext, and the next thing you know, fucking "Let's go Brandon" gets everybody fucking triggered. Spewing a line of products through veteran-owned companies and, of course, other influencers. I think it's fucking hilarious. Even Madonna said this fucking cancel culture is bullshit, and she was the one that said she wanted to blow up the White House or some shit like that. Madonna said that. Let's not even get to talk about Dave Chappelle and what he said. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Recruiter Times. That's right. Poopy Pants was trending. Someone brought it to my attention. And I guess we had some discussions about I was like, bullshit. That didn't happen. No pun intended, that he said. I guess the president crapped his pants. And like I said, I was like, bullshit. Let me see receipts. I mean, I don't want to see like a shit stained suit or something like that, but it's the same shit they said with D. Treasy. The same shit talking, saying the same thing. As a matter of fact, anybody could talk shit. I mean, I don't even know. Look, here's my only thing right now with the administration, and because all the other stuff is like all fluff and bullshit like that and crap. I am pretty pissed off that the paid family leave for for when you have kids. I mean, again, I'm not really wildly progressive. I'm not really ultra conservative, but there is some shit that just makes fucking sense, and I do believe that. Paid family leave. I mean, I know for the military, that's important. A lot of individuals say that it's a crap thing and only, whatever. And like I said before, only real men take paternity leave. It's bad enough when you're in the military and you have a life that you have, and it's the fucking man thing to do to take fucking paternity leave and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool. I mean, literally, we just dished out and donated so much COOF money, so much money for COOF aid. Everyone's still getting checks, right? Still getting that $250 or something like that, or getting that or initially got those bonuses and stuff at the beginning. Did y'all get that? Well, I mean, fuck. So what's wrong with paid leave? Y'all fucking cashing those checks, right? Exactly that, Timothy. I fucking do the same thing. I mean, I am some friction and exactly that. Watching train wrecks, there's just some things. There's just some things that fucking that you're not supposed to look at, but you kind of like stare at, like train wrecks, cleavage, the sun. You just want to, you just gotta look, or the cleavage or something like that. I'm sorry, I'm a man, or whatever. Women do the same thing, right? Women look at their gray sweatpants day or something like that. And Joshua says anyone can talk shit, but most that talk shit can't take it coming back. Super thin skin society. You're not an offend me culture. Yeah, I just want to know where it comes from. Again. So going back to what I was saying, my only issue is the fact that my Doge investment. Miyana says she looks at women's tits always. Okay, well then, all right, Miyama. There you go. Yeah, exactly that, Lilia. That's what I'm saying too. Our countries are watching this shit closely. No pun intended. My biggest thing is that Senator Manchin and Senator Sinema did not fucking. I wanted to see that paid leave shit for families. Again, I'm not fucking communist. I'm not fucking. It's just like the fucking right thing, man. If you could do the COOF stuff and the COOF aid, then you could do that. Alan Cash. We've yet to see anything. It's almost been a year since the bill passed that Alwyn Cash be awarded the Medal of Honor. And until then, I don't give a shit what he fucking says. I don't give a crap. I'm not supporting a fucking thing. I want to see, where's that award? I could say that, right? Anybody could say that. Afghanistan. When are we going to get some accountability for that? Or it's just like a fucking couple of testimonies here and there to Congress and that's it. It's over. It's not a bunch of other crap that they're trying to pass, which is a whole bunch of bullshit. Yeah. So again, I just I'm blown the fuck away. I am. I'm just like, okay, that's cool, but that's not that other shit's not cool. Deal with it. Deal with it. I don't know. I was looking at the fucking feeds today, and was watching exactly that hypocrisy, the hypocrisy of this shit. When you have the people who are in charge of cancel culture now saying that the cancel culture is too much, you fucking made this bed. Now it's time for you to lay in it. When I see fucking military leaders shit talking and shit posting about the right thing and all this other stuff, and it's a shame this and it's a shame that, and then they're fucking the other shit that we know about behind fucking closed doors or behind stuff that we've been working about, then guess what? Stop your shit talking. If you're a fucking member of military and you're talking about how standards and norms and all this other shit, but you're posting every what you're fucking doing downtown, what the fuck's up with that? Your soldiers see that, not me. That shit gets brought to my attention. That shit's like, I'm sitting there drinking my coffee. I'm sitting there working on my stuff, drinking, I was like, oh yeah, what's going on? Hey, what's going on? And they, hey, did you see this? I'm gonna see what? And then, this is my battalion commander. This is my company commander. Correct, Josiah. There is a park named after Sergeant First Class Cash at Fort Stewart. There is. I need to make it down there. But anyways, It's not fucking us trolling for it. I'm gonna tell you what right now, U.S. Army WTF Moments does not go hunting the fucking hunt for that shit. We do not. I was just looking at the notes right now and staring at the fucking notes we have and over the last few weeks, and I'm gonna tell you what right now, we have a reach of over 200 million. A reach, okay? We have over 1.4 million followers. And of course, assorted followers on other platforms. And I'm just talking about fucking Facebook. So the last thing I'm going to do is, or what we're going to do as admins, is go on fucking somebody's fucking Facebook page, or go on someone's wife's group, or someone's fucking spouse's group, or someone's complaint group, and start digging shit. It comes to the inbox, the command, and we see it, and like, oh shit, no, who's working with it? Did we talk to the PAO for whoever? And then they'll say, yep, we talked to so-and-so. Wow, okay. There we go. Let's talk to so-and-so. Hey, sir, or whatever. I got a few GOs that are in my freaking, hey, ICE, do you see this? Yep, we saw that. Okay, cool. What's the status of that? Hey, we're handling it, blah, blah, blah. If it's handled, then it doesn't need to get posted. It's not a WTF. Active duty, the grift. Did you say the gift that keeps on giving? You ain't lying. U.S. Army WTF Moments has been here since January 7th, 2010, and we're not going anywhere. Again, man, I'm just ranting today. Really just had a fucking thing. Mom's, COVID Carl's, kind of sick. I shouldn't fucking call him COVID Carl. Little man's not feeling well, so I told her she needs to freaking. Yeah, exactly. We don't, Sean. You damn right, bro. You don't have to do continuing for anything. That just shit will come to you, man. What does this "we're handling it" means, though? See, that's the thing. I'm glad you mentioned that, Heather. I'm glad you mentioned that. When we say when the command says we're handling it, there's usually another side of the story. Some of the stuff that we see that isn't a fucking WTF or doesn't get posted, it's because nobody told the soldier, or there is some disconnect. A lot of it is miscommunication, and a lot of it's just straight fucking this needs to go up. Especially if it's like some leaders. Lately, leaders have been fucking doing this awesome texting stuff. This is cool. You guys provide us with all the evidence we need. Am I revealing too much? Am I giving you guys the streets? Am I giving you guys the secrets or something like that? I hope I'm not telling you guys too much. But that's how exactly that, Gary. There's always three sides to the truth: who you are, who you think you are, who others think you are. But there are some things we highlight about the Army. We are a media / entertainment page, and we try to provide assistance to veterans and their families. Try to connect the civ-mil divide. Everyone talks about the civ, working with public affairs officers and talking with them. Several of our admins have done lately, have been like done behind the scenes stuff. I've done freaking LPDs and OPDs and leader PDs and stuff like that. I'm gonna start back up pretty soon again. And I mean, that's really what we do. It's just like any other stuff. You will not find any other media organization that does what we do. I'll be like that guy in that commercial. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Yeah, exactly that. Oh, somebody just sent me something. Hang on. Oh, yeah. It's not a big deal. So I keep getting I'm not used to having the camera in front of me, so while I'm talking, and all of a sudden it'd be like something like that. So I have to focus on you guys, leaders would go just back to wise pre-cell phone days of communicating with their soldiers, and if they wanted to stay off this page. Some of this shit just writes themselves, Sean. Some of that shit just writes themselves. If there is an incident, if there's something that, for instance, that they're going back to what she was saying, is that there is always, when you say handling it, though, Heather, is that, say, for instance, a soldier has been arrested, has been picked up for some serious charges. We don't broadcast that out if it's already known. We're like, hey, PAO, you following this up? And they're like, yeah, we got it. We're handling it, because it's going to go on the media. It's already going to go. There have been several high-profile cases where soldiers have fucked up and posted and shit like that. We're not going to hide that shit. That's duh. That's like fucking public. That's like public domain shit. If that helps out when we're talking about. But yeah, exactly that, Gary. But holy shit, Joes are getting fucking pretty inventive too. They're using the snaps and we're seeing some interesting methods of communication. When you tell your soldiers not to hang out or not to take a cell phone with them, then it gets pretty funny. It gets really funny. But anyways, go back to what I was saying. Yeah, so it's kind of like one of those things to like, stop, man. Some of this shit just stop by. I'm just saying this, giving you some advice as a military. You're still in uniform, okay? I could kind of give you the ins and outs of what's been going on, some of this shit, but. If you get mad at something that's been posted, that's probably because it was posted. You deal with it. I mean, whatever. Yeah, exactly that, Timothy. It's the spicy life. Man, if you knew. If you only knew the spicy life of social media. God damn, dude. It's like, Timothy, you're like reading a fucking script in here, man. But anyways, yeah. It's that shit, man. Everyone keeps going back and forth and all that stuff. Now, look, I'm not here to compete with other podcasters and stuff like that, because believe it or not, there's other podcasters and stuff that kind of like we kind of get along with. There's another podcaster that we like to talk to or something like that, and of course, other podcasters are going to come on and be guests with us pretty soon. Now that I'm back on track or back live again. And a lot of it is a discussion of just like, damn, dude, people get mad about stuff that's being posted because it's being posted. It should not be posted. Man, I'm gonna tell you, bullshit. Oh, we just don't talk about that anymore. What is this, the South? Oh, ain't that, bless your heart or some shit like that? Bless your heart, but we just don't talk about that. What do you mean you just don't talk about that? But, oh well. But anyways, what were we saying? What were we talking about? Top story? Sorry, before I would digress, I'm looking at some chats. So so anybody watch the World Series? Anybody's watching the World Series? Any sportsing fans? I mean, I don't want to sound like a dick to y'all, but I'm not really a sportsing fan. So, well, at least like I said, my team didn't go. So anybody do anything for Halloween? Drop your Halloween stories. What'd your units do? Was it cold? Was it warm? Was it hot? What'd you dress up as? I was gonna get. Oh yeah, today's Dia de los Muertos. So, I was thinking about doing a makeup thing, and I was gonna get all Scully and shit, and I was gonna put Day of the Dead stuff on while I was talking on air. But then I was just thinking, the way I am and how clumsy I am, I would probably just end up knocking shit over and getting white paint everywhere and fucking not really, And I didn't want to fucking deal with that shit. So, but anyway, so going back with the sports. I have no idea what's going on with sports. Don't ask me what's going on with sports. I guess right now the World Series, I'm going to see. Oh, God. Yeah. Sometimes the only way some problems get solved. I was going to do a makeup tutorial for Day of the Dead. I was going to wear makeup today for Day of the Dead. I had a sombrero ready. I was going to fucking get in full ensemble. I was going to get in. So that's why at least I'm wearing my my Fiesta hoodie right here from my crew, and I was gonna freaking make up and shit. I was gonna put a skull face on, and then I was gonna grab my sombrero, and I was gonna do that for the rest of the show as I'm talking. So I was gonna be like, yeah, I know I should have done it. I was thinking about it, but some of the places where some of the stores I had, you go into some places and you're like, hey, do you have anything for Dia the Dead? Dia de los Muertos. What the hell's that, boy? Dias the what? Dias de los Muerte? What kind of shit is that? What kind of Latinx crap is that? And don't get me started on Latinx. If you use fucking Latinx, I just shun your ass. I shun a lot. There's a shun standard that I have. You say Latinx, shunned. I don't want to deal with you anymore. You giving out crappy candy for teenagers who don't dress up. Sean, I'm kind of conflicted about that stuff, man. It's that if you make it not stuck in NCOPD for a school, oh man, may or may not, that sucks. Here's what I think is some kids. I'll be honest with you, there wasn't hardly anybody trick or treating. It's like it's gone out of style or something. It's like nobody wants to fucking trick or treat anymore. I mean, it depends on the cold too. I mean, it's in some areas it's been cold and kids don't trick or treat, but participating in trunk and treats on post. I know Fort Bragg's got a good one. Fort Benning's got a good one. Fort Stewart's got a good one. Fort Carson's got a good one. Fort Hood. They all have some. We were watching. They had some pretty good trunk or treats, stuff like that. But I was gonna roll around in a stormtrooper armor or Darth Vader suit to fucking, to walk around that shit. That you want me to breathe like Darth Vader? Just have that thing on. That thing's like freaking heavy as shit. But anyways, so what was I saying? Sports, yeah. So I guess the Houston Astros and the fucking Atlanta Braves are playing now. It's gone like to Game 5 or something. Thank you guys. Thanks. Yeah, there's just some people that have to talk about sports. I guess it comes on tonight at 6:09. I guess the game goes further. So yeah, it is the Braves and the Astros. It comes on 6:09 tonight. My neighborhood was flooded with spooky crotch goblins. Yeah, and there were some impressive things. I was able to see, like I said, we saw it online. I was able to see a trunk or treat, and I was able to see some kids walking around, and they are freaking, it's game 6. Okay, thanks, Sean. They were walking around, the little adorable, I think it's a bunch of Mandalorians. Yeah, is that hockey? Exactly. I don't know, Gary. Fuck, man. My team was out, so I didn't give a shit. I was rooting for the Dodgers, but that's just me. So my teams are, Dodgers, Rangers, and Royals, only because there's specific reasons behind those things. But yeah, man, exactly. I don't give a fuck. Is that hockey? About those teams. There were some cute. There was the little Mandalorians running around. Some Grogu's running around. I saw a couple of Ahsoka-Tanos, couple of Sith lords, some emperors running around and all that. So that was kind of cute seeing all that stuff. But it phased out quick. But then again, if you're living in the fucking mountains or something like that, then it's fucking cold as shit. I'm not gonna wear that stuff. But yeah, game 6 tonight. Okay, there you go. Thanks for the update. That sucks. You're gonna be stuck at an NCOPD for school. Well, that blows. Or did you lose? Or that's going to be next year? I guess we'll wait for next year. But anyways, yeah. So I was gonna do the freaking. Being a Rangers fan, you don't have to worry about them. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that. Thanks for the hate. But yeah, they've had it rough. Same thing with the Royals. As long as it's not the Tampa Bay Rays, hey, I'm happy, man. I don't care. Go Braves. Sports harder than the other team. Let's go Braves. Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. You guys are awesome in the chats tonight. Appreciate it. While I'm flying slow. You're not a Rangers fan, but you're in Dallas. So are you a Dallas fan? Is that what you're saying? Because I'm like I said, those are my baseball teams. I'm a Tampa Bay. My Hobgoblins were the ex-wife who doesn't do Halloween. Ooh, that's a bummer. That sucks. Yeah, my hockey team is the Tampa Bay, the Lightning Bolts, and then the football team is the Raiders, and that's it. That's the limit of my advance when it comes to my other teams, because I don't, like I said, I don't have any other ones. I'm not really, like I said, most of it's like in family type of thing too. So if everybody in my family, we've all been Raiders fans and Dodgers fans. Hockey's not so much. International sports, international hockey. It's Frankfurt Lions hockey team out of Frankfurt, Germany. They're pretty cool. But if you've not been to a hockey game, it's fun. I love going to hockey games too. But anyways, shit, fuck, it's already fucking almost time to fucking take a break. So we're gonna take a break right quick. Move right back. I don't know if mom's not gonna come on, then cool. Then I'll just shoot the shit with you guys still, and we'll see what happens. So everyone, go refill your glasses. Take a leak. Do what you got to do. We'll see you soon. Bye.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Take it from me, Ice. You can't just float around space not caring about stuff forever.
The voice of U.S. Army. WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Shit in the bag, Pogue.
Sorta, yeah.
sirens are going off. Another rocket attack. I've got my boots and got my ammo in my 50-pound sack. Boys headed to war in this world unknown. The only peace of mind I've got are these letters from home. Another day attack. I've tried to talk and tell you about it, but it ain't the same. All these thoughts that run through my head, well, they can't be tamed. Another day has come and gone. Another night I'm all alone. I didn't think I'd be this far out here in Kandahar. Another day has come and gone. Another night I'm all alone. I didn't think I'd be this far out here. We ain't far from Kandahar.
Wear a condom? We're in Fayetteville. No one gets STDs here.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I am here determined to stop this future atrocity.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe. I suggest we use it.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I find your lack of faith disturbing. Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
And we're back. Yeah. Yeah. God, this song is so fucking. I love this song. Run the jewels, baby. Oh, mama. Anyways, welcome back to part 2 of the Monday edition. Broadcasting live from the Functional Veteran Center Base this 1 November. Oh, wait. Shit. Men, it's time. It's No Shave November. Yeah. You gotta let your shit grow out. Then after that, you have to, and then the money that you would say that you would use for your shaving needs, then you go ahead and donate that to charity. So I'm gonna do that. I'm participating. So you as the month, and now I'm on camera now, so you'll be able to see you'll be able to see part 2 behooving. That's right, Chris. We're behooving. But yeah, I totally forgot about to tell the men's. It's time for No Shave November, so grow them shits out. Or ladies, if you want to grow something out too. I mean, exactly that, cuz. You read my mind, brother. You read my mind. Exactly that. I don't know what we were talking about growing out. Guys, it's beard. So what would a woman be? Her hair, right? Just her hair. Is that what it is? Her hair. Is that what you're talking about, cuz? Oh man, you gotta get me in trouble. Getting me blocked on Facebook or get her page shut down or some shit like that because I said that women should go ahead and let some hair grow out too. You decide. Maybe, I don't know. Could be the legs, right? Yeah, exactly. See, thank you, Chelsea. I appreciate the good recovery. There we go. Everyone's like legs. I don't want to get in trouble, but Anyway, so No Shave November starts today. So grow them shits out if you can, obviously. DD214, of course. If you can grow it out, and grow it out. I am. I'm gonna grow it out, and then we'll see how it goes. It's gonna be kind of funny because I think the in between spots and stuff like that, as time goes on, you're kind of like, I don't know about it. But anyways, all right. So what's the other thing too? Okay, so Alec Baldwin. I know I wasn't talking about Alec Baldwin, and everyone's like, okay, is there some sort of like too soon? Too soon to talk about Alec Baldwin and the accidental shooting or the negligent discharge, I should say. During the shooting of, can we say shooting? Is that no pun intended? Do people get mad now? Will people get canceled if you say shooting the film Rust? The shooting of the film Rust or something like that. There was a shooting on the film Rust to shoot film, or somebody busted. Can you say that? Is that out of class? Anyways, since everyone is that likes to shit talk about what things happen and stuff like that, and it's Hollywood and it's Alec Baldwin, making fun, of course, of the parody on Team America World Police. We at the Film Actors Guild. And you can run with that joke too. Well, Facebook will like just freaking totally ban us if we use all the jokes that we want to say on freaking. But anyways, so I guess he finally speaks out. First time since the fatal shooting. I know he's been seen. There's been a couple of photos, a couple of pics of him at a bar. And I'm kind of like thinking, Alec Baldwin, he want hair fry. You will know that I would never, ever accidentally point a weapon without knowing that it's cleared here at the Film Actors Guild. Sorry, man. I love Team America. I'm going to have to watch that tonight now. Alec Baldwin. Oh, no, Hans Bricks. Anyways, I digress. It's funny how he was very, very, he's very anti-Second Amendment. There's now reports that are saying that there was now actually the guy who gave him the weapon is now lawyering up. The armor's like, hey man, this place is a train wreck. I don't understand how you would blame the armor for something that is all the way up to the point of having a weapon. There is no such thing as a negligent discharge with a revolver. It's probably more likely an old Colt. And some of the things that comes from the last time we talked about, there's been about 500 rounds mixed of dummy, live, and blank that were on the set. Weapons and ammo that were used on the set were there to shoot cans on the same lot. And like I was telling you guys before, I've been around. I worked on it, but I was around and watching them do it and stuff like that. I was just hanging out. And watching those professionals do the way they do it is that the weapons that are used to fire to familiarize, those are the real weapons. And then when they go to the set, those are completely faked, demilled. They have restrictors in the barrels. They're made differently, so it looks like you have the big freaking blank effect and stuff like that. But it's obviously there's no rounds flying down and all that other stuff. Again, handling weapons for quite a long time. Stayed at a Holiday Inn Express. I know you're not supposed to, you're not supposed to grab it, especially when there's not a shoot. I'm just kind of thinking of the film wise when you're going down the shot list, and it's just rehearsals and stuff like that. You probably would have, the weapon shouldn't have been loaded with blanks then either, if it was just a rehearsal, if it was just showing something like that. Obviously it was a recipe for disaster for all the individual. I don't know, just accidentally killing somebody on a set like that. I don't want to say I feel sorry for him. I feel some empathy for him, but I feel kind of like, fuck, dude, you are like the biggest fucking. You talk so much fucking shit online. You talk so much fucking shit about this and this right here, dude. This, I don't want to say it's karma, but I know individual just in training. Just how things are set up and just how things are done. It's just something that you don't even have to be a freaking high-speed operator to do all that stuff to know how to do weapons handling and stuff like it. It just happens. It just happens. It's just like there's a process of the thing. You're not going to sit there and tell me that he didn't deserve it or he did deserve it again. But like I said before, that's like the massive piece of fucking the hugest amount of karma that you can possibly imagine. I feel sorry for the family more of the woman that was killed, and of course the director there. So it sucks. And what could you say? I just wish so much thought and so much empathy and so much a lot of the stuff that you see that he's been getting all the he's you don't realize what he's got to go through, and understanding that you have to be empathetic and you have to show Alec Baldwin, you have to kind of like and just kind of like realize, man, I wish everybody who did an accidental shooting that was Second Amendment, that pro Second Amendment, like you hear individuals like that. What would happen if it was like somebody who was a prominent member of the Second Amendment advocacy, or somebody from the NRA, you know what I mean? Would somebody from the NRA or somebody who is a spokesperson for the mRNA, sorry, I was reading some COVID shit on the left side of here about mRNA and biomedical shit and fucking stuff like that, because I'm fascinated by that stuff. But anyways, do you think a spokesperson from the NRA would have received that same type of empathy? Yeah, exactly that, Sean. It's not an accident, it's negligence. Do you think somebody from, I don't know, who's a big talking head for the NRA? I'm not really a fan of the NRA anyways. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, of course, the Second Amendment stuff is important to me. God, it's very important to me. Again, I keep telling you guys about my backdrop. I'm not really finished with my backdrop yet, and I was thinking about putting some GATs back there, and having some stuff back there behind me. And you see my little my high speed low tech 0G thing I got from SpaceX. You can't buy them anymore, but Elon Musk, when he launched the rocket in space, and he had that little 0G, that little glitter dinosaur right there, I was able to be part of the click. Not the click, I shouldn't say that, but I was lucky to obtain one that it was going to be given to somebody. But I guess it's back in the backdrop now. Anyways, would he have gotten the same empathy? Would he have got the same? I mean, yeah, exactly that, Timothy. I kind of feel. I kind of feel bad about memeing him a little bit. Muskets in the backdrop. You know what? I do have a musket. And I do have a. I was thinking about getting a tomahawk. Some tomahawk. I have some accoutrement from those types of that type of warfare, that type of battle stuff, and I was thinking about putting back there. I was thinking about putting my some Winchesters back there around the painting and stuff like that. I don't know. That will develop as it happens. Who knows? I might just like take that whole fucking wall down and put something else up there or something like that. I don't know. But hey, thanks, EQ. But do you think? I feel bad. You're right. You're right there. I really feel bad about him having to go through the bullshit at the. I mean, a woman died. It's fucking, the WTF Nation. Oh, that's coming. That's coming. That's coming. That's coming. People are gonna get mad. Oh, WTF Nation flag. What's up with that? Blah, 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 blah. That's like blah, blah, blah. People are gonna talk shit. Everyone's gonna get fucking offended when I post behind me anyways, but I don't care. I do feel bad that a woman was killed due to negligence. Now, all the time that we have, I know plenty of veterans and plenty of expert shooters that would have loved to have been on that set. Especially, I have a friend of mine. He's going to come on. He's going to come on soon. I got a friend of mine who is all about six shooting and stuff, ranching. Me and him talk about ranching all the time back in the good old days. When I was a kid, and I'm going to go out and go hang out and visit his ranch. He's going to come on there too, and we're going to talk about his book, and we're going to talk about some of the stuff that he's doing for veterans. But however, that's all we talk about is some of the old stuff like that. But I just, dude, man. That's like, fuck, dude. You kind of speechless, right? You think about Alec Baldwin gunning somebody down because he didn't check, and then now someone's like, well, the person who gave it to him, that's his fault. No, well, the person who gave it, the person that gave it to him, who was the armor, that's their fault. You know what I mean? Where is the who's the? I think it's the person that pulled the trigger. Again, I wish all the let's work through this out, and it's who's responsible for it. I don't know, kind of seeing a lot of people who've had negligent discharges in jail as opposed to Alec Baldwin being in Vermont. Just saying. I'm just saying. Just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. Like I said, I feel sorry for the family. Really feel sorry for the family. This guy, she had a husband and a 9-year-old son. It just sucks. I could not go on, or actually, I would say I couldn't go on, but I could not, man, I couldn't even fucking carry that burden with me, man. That sucks. To feel like that, to go through like that to have done that. Individuals who've done it just in training too. How many fucking times we've done it in training? Or how many times, fucking a fighter pilot drops a bomb on some soldiers on accident for the wrong grid, It's just like, just that whole fucking, the label of faults. Again, I'm not dismissing what fucking he did. I'm not saying that. I'm just talking about the empathy that he received more than anybody else if it had been somebody else. What's her name? Dana Loesch? Or some of the other Second Amendment people, some of the other NRA people, or former NRA spokespersons? What happens if she would have done that? I think people would have fucking gone nuts. I don't feel bad for him. I feel like the message that we are missing the message that people are idiots, not guns. Guns are the only smart people. You're right. It's just a tool. Exactly that. I'm not missing the message at all. I'm just saying, I'm looking at the fact that I'm just surprised that A, was Alec Baldwin, of all people, B, and the fact that he was getting so much fucking support and all this other stuff and how things should be doing it. And I'm just wondering, dude, would have been like somebody else? What happened if it had been somebody else? But you're right. There are idiots, and now all of a sudden it's not the gun. You notice that? Now it's the person. Now who is the person's responsible? Now all of a sudden guns don't kill people has not been out of the, guns don't kill people. People. No, what are you talking about? It's Alec Baldwin. His gun just went, whatever. None of my freedom devices is going to interrupt the show right now and say, hey, I'm going to go down the street, go to the liquor store, and you want some smokes or something like that, and then go and just like act a fool. They don't have a mind of its own. You're right, Tim. You're right. Timothy? Do you go by Timothy or Tim? I don't want to, disrespect and all that. I don't want to disrespect you and stuff like that because we love you fans out there, everybody. But anyway, so he speaks out. He throws out some news. I guess he threw out some tweets saying earlier, talking about some other shit. And then as he was walking, him and his wife were walking down in a park. And then his wife, you could tell he was pretty fucking, all right, cool, Tim. He was pretty upset, and his old lady just just got mad. And I know some individuals could say, "Why are you calling her an old lady? She's pretty young." Just saying, his woman, wife, girlfriend, partner, old lady, whatever you want to say, the woman that he is with was interrupting him, and he was snapping at her to kind of tell her to dude, stop. I don't know, man. I wouldn't be talking to no fucking media and shit like that. But like I said, he speak publicly about it. Again, fuck. It's just one of those things. I'm sorry, some of the memes have been fucking hilarious. I will say there's some, not to quote Pulp Fiction, but this is some gourmet shit we've been seeing. What's up, Heath? I didn't see you in the chats earlier. You must have popped in when I was on break. How you been, man? Let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the sun for a second, right? God, man. Ugh, damn. Ugh. Okay, yeah. He just said she described her as my friend, and then that's it. That's like she was my friend, and he's really fat. He really feels bad about it. God, man, I need to freaking. What the hell's on my computer lately? It's been not throwing up this shit in dark mode or some shit. Damn. Lord Humongous, huh? Are we talking Mad Max humongous like that, where you're walking around in a hockey mask, sort of kind of gimp suit looking thing, or are you? Yeah, exactly, Tim. Exactly. The memes are no, man. I posted a meme too, and what is behind me? A bug zapper? No, dude. It's a LED neon light. I mean, yeah, and it's got that ghost back there behind me in the painting. It changes colors too, so different times it'll fade. But I just left it at blue because blue's my favorite color. You know, it kind of looks like a bug zapper, doesn't it? I should have a sound like a bug zapper in the back, going zzz like that. All day. That's right, all day. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so the memes happen. I should grab a meme of what I fucking posted just to see. You know what? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna post one. God, yeah. There we go. Oh, I gotta. Let me grab one of the memes that I posted on social media, and everyone was kind of like, "Dude, you're mean." Wasn't mean. It just just thought it was fucking. It was just thought it was funny. Hang on, I got to go through my field of memes of the one that I posted and stuff like that. But I had some funny ones too. That everyone's like going off about how it was messed up. You shouldn't have done. I know, dude. I had to move it. I had to move it out of dark mode, dude. Had to log into our freaking to another page so I can get the dark mode going because I'm like freaking damn, dude. That's pretty bright. All right. Well, anyways, it's a picture. You guys remember when John Travolta was in the back of his in the back of the car, and on does your show us the picture? You see exactly that. Yeah, I did. I have. How'd see you could? Yeah, how'd you know? See, I got a ring light right there. That's exactly that. I have a ring light right here to show the to show me to highlight it a little bit more. Yeah, exactly that. There we go. I'll let me make let me grab this meme here. I'm gonna get so fucked. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. I've already pissed a lot of people off tonight anyways because everyone's getting all mad, locking their fucking accounts down. Exactly that, Tim. Sometimes a savagery, you just have to exactly that, or else no one will remember it. Unfortunately, there's some that really can't forget. But oh well. Let's see. Let me open this up too. It's freaking, dude. I was dying when I was, and I posted it, and everyone was kind of like, "It's messed up. You shouldn't maybe move again." And I'm like, yeah, whatever, dude. I thought it was funny. So I'll post this one meme. Let's see what happens. If all of a sudden you don't hear me broadcasting for like the next few days, I got zucked. Exactly that, man. Oh man. There you go. There we go. Look at that. So that's what I posted. And you got everybody in a tizzy. Oh man, there you go. How's that, Tim? You like that shit? It's not savage, it's sauvage. I'm just looking right now to see if I get Big Zuck is watching me, Chris. So yeah, I posted that. Have some friends and stuff like that able to, I'm not saying I dive a little bit in the photoshops, but so there you go. I don't know how long it's gonna last on the. I don't know. I don't know how long it's gonna last. I'm gonna last on this one right here. You got suspended 3 days for Facebook for that one. God damn it, dude! Why didn't you say something? Fuck. Damn. Oh well. So for you guys that are listening on the podcast audience and not able to see me on camera, see what was depicted on screen, it was a picture of Adam Baldwin's face on John Travolta's character on Pulp Fiction when they're riding in the car and he turns around and he has his weapon. He's got his booger hook on the freaking bank switch and blah, like that. So hopefully we don't. Let me see. Hang on. Uh-oh, the chats are not working. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Oh man. Oh shit. Everyone's like, no. Okay. All right. Well, oh man, I shot more. Alex is a no-go. Is at the station. Retraining. So there you go. So I got everybody upset saying I was insensitive for posting that meme. You not know? I'm like, dude, do you think Marcelo Wallace is a bitch? So, but anywho, I'm just thinking, whoa, there's some people that are upset about about what I'm posting. Don't get mad at the rant. Missed the meme. What was it? You missed the meme. You're gonna have to go back and look at it, or I mean, again, I think if I put this in the chat, am I gonna put this in the chats right now? Is everyone's gonna get mad? But anyways, wow, I need to increase my man. People are getting mad at me for my rants and what I'm wearing. Sorry, just sorry, but yeah, that's the way it is. So God, that freaking God. So anywho, so there you go. That was it. So that's about the news I was going to cover today. I was talking about Alec Baldwin, and I was going to talk about that. It was a picture of that dude who shot Marvin in the face. Yeah, exactly that. Who does not have a meme folder? Come on, man. I'm a freaking meme DeLorean. I love memes. Sometimes memes have a shred of truth. I am Meme Sue. Meme warfare is irregular warfare. Meme them until they cry, and then make memes of them crying. That's the way it's supposed to. I mean, whatever. I stand behind Alec Baldwin. I just won't stand in front of him. I saw somebody's tweeting that too. They said they got his back, way back. They got his way back. But anyways, all right. So real quick, I guess we got some housekeeping to do to hang out. I think CQ, the Will Smith video that came out when he slapped away. Yes, exactly that, Parker. Exactly, that was a good one. When Will Smith was shooting Bad Boys 2, some guy just grabbed. I think it froze. Yep. I think I might have got zucked. Uh-oh. Oh man. Somebody. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? Can y'all are y'all tracking on the stuff? Anyways, we were having some problems with our emails earlier. Okay, cool. Thanks, Lilia. Still live. That's right. All right. So real quick, I'm gonna do some housekeeping. Tomorrow we're gonna have CQ's gonna have a guest. I think tomorrow. Let's see. Where was it at? What am I looking at? Where's the cut sheet? Hang on. Yeah, Sam Rowe, VP of Animation Legends. Animation Legends is going to be coming on to discuss about what they do as a company and selling a piece of artwork of your favorite childhood show. So if you look at some of the if you look at some of the cartoon cells and stuff like that, he's going to come on and discuss that. That's pretty cool. Like I said, our lineup for Sergeant's Time and our lineup for the Monday edition is going to start filling up once we open up the lines to them. There's some individuals that are already out there that have already been asking to come on and want to know when we're going to come up, and that's, it's going to be up. Sorry, Chris, I don't know what to say, man. Those glasses look like BC. No, dude, they're not BC. Those are my. You ever see the movie Sicario? You ever see that movie? The guy, how he has his glasses and stuff like that. What do you think they got the idea from? I'm just messing. Shoot, Alec had played in the movie Stripes. Anybody can call me Francis. I'll kill you. Anyways, don't forget to tune in Monday, Tuesday. Man, we got a show now every day except the weekend and Wednesday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, tune in 2000 or 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for those of you who don't habla. Everybody here can tune in, or you can also download them on different platforms that we have on Google Play and also Apple Podcasts. Don't forget, you can also go on other shit. I mean, we can go on iHeartRadio. You can go on, you can go on YouTube. You can go whatever. You can just download them shits, or you can go to the website at WTFNationRadio.com to grab it, download it, and then you'll be good to go. Again, most of these stuff are on pod or on camera, stuff like that. So, which is kind of, like I said, it's weird for me being back on camera or being on camera to begin with. But other than that, thank you all for hanging out. Thank you all for shooting the breeze with me. And like I said, shout out to everybody, for supporting. And again, share, like, and follow U.S. Army WTF Moments or WTF Nation Radio, or you can protect your account, block, and unfollow if you don't like us. You guys have a good night. Shots.
Hey, this is SEAC retired John Wayne Troxel. You're listening to WTF Nation Radio, the station of choice for all of the badass MFers on the planet.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Intergalactic horse, and we'll ride into the sun, yes, into the sun, where we'll take the day by planting a flag right there at its source. Space Force. And now they say that they've discovered life up there on Mars, so let's blow it all to hell and then claim it for ours. We'll paint the moon red, white, and blue for no other reason than we wanted to. Oh, Jupiter, imagine what you could become. A stupid, pointless planet turned into a giant gun. And Russia, so sorry, have to burst your bubble. Be a good sport now, sit back, relax, and watch us through the hubble as we celebrate the greatness of the United Planet of America. Space Force, Space Force. We'll saddle up our intergalactic horse and we'll ride into the sun, yes, yes, into the sun, where we'll take the day by planting a flag right there at its source. Space Force. Now we'll go to infinity and beyond, beyond. You'll hear our manly voices singing Space Force strong. The critics say sound doesn't travel in space, to which we reply sound will do as we say. Oh, Captain Kirk, your achievements, though notable and fine, as far as we're concerned, this is Deep Space Mine. And big fans, but Lord Vader, step away from the lightsaber. There can only be one, of course. Space Force. Ra-da-da-da-da-da, ra-da-da, ra-da-da, ra-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum-dum-dum-dum, ra-da-da-da-da-da, ra-da-da, ra-da-da, ra-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Space Force, Space Force. We'll saddle up our intergalactic horse and we'll ride into the sun, yes, into the sun, where we'll take the day by planting a flag right there at its source. Space Force. Space
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.